So a while back, I realised I was in a rut. And not just any small rut, a major one. Which is why today we are going to be going through how to get out of a rut, as well as showing you all the main tips and tricks to find motivation and watch me get my life back together. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name's Praise, and if you're not, it's lovely to have you back again. For a while I felt like I was in a rut, and it was a place where I felt stagnant. Also, sometimes I think when people say you're in a rut, mainly has negative connotations. So I would actually say I was in a rut, but I was in a rut where I came out of having such a good time and like enjoying life so much that I realized, oh, we have a few problems. If you felt stuck, if you felt unmotivated, if you felt like you've just feel like things are quite stagnant at the moment, I'm going to be taking you through basically the main ways I get out of that and the main ways I am getting out of that after being in a rut. My own journey is that last summer I graduated, and after that I had the most amazing summer of my life. I was traveling with friends. I was hopping from country to country to country because I had worked so hard for the past 21 years of my life, in which I feel like, if anything, my rut was because I was experienced burnout from those 21 years. I think having such an amazing summer, I didn't know how to get back into working again. And honestly, it's been and still is one of the biggest struggles that I've probably experienced and still am experiencing. However, with that being said, I decided I don't want to continue this way. I am someone who's always been super motivated until I was like, this whole like relaxed and, you know, see how life comes doesn't work for me. It doesn't. I had friends in final year of university who told me I work too hard, blah 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 blah, I work too hard. And finally, after working too hard and reaping the rewards of the working too hard, I had the summer, like I said, of a lifetime. And when I say I did zilch work, I mean I did nothing. Like, I didn't even pick up a pen. Like, there's no reason to open my laptop or my computer unless it was to edit or text or talk to friends. And whilst I would say it was a well needed and well rested break, I did not know how to get back into a routine. So that is my personal journey in my own rut, and we are going to deal with how we can get out of that, change our mindset and stay motivated, because it's the best way to be. So the first good thing that comes out of any situation is acknowledging it. If you realize you have a problem, might not need to be a big problem, but if you realize there's an issue, that's when we can first take the point of acceptance in dealing with the fact that there is something that needs to be done. If there isn't an issue, you can't resolve it. What are we resolving if there's no problem? It's so important to realize when you're in a rut, because honestly, you might start blaming yourself, thinking that something might be wrong with you, or just making excuses. You might attribute it to other people, you might attribute it to your life situation, which sometimes is actually the cause of why you might be in a rut. But genuinely coming and identifying the main problem and accepting that, okay, this is where we're at and things need to change, is where we're starting off. The first thing I would probably do is sit down with myself and think, why is this the case? Why am I in a rut? Now, why are you feeling demotivated? It could be the fact that you feel like a goal you're working towards is so unreachable. It might be the fact that you feel stagnant in your life. You feel like actually maybe things are working out for you, but you need something more. You need an extra push, which is how I feel. I'm working towards a lot of things, but like, these are all attainable. I need a goal that pushes me out of my comfort zone. And with pushing you out of your comfort zone comes goals. So one of my goals of the year was, in fact, learning Spanish. Now, backtrack, I actually did take Spanish for GCSEs and A-levels. After sixth form, zilch, zero. And the only times I would ever actually speak it is when I'm going to Spain on holiday, quite frequently. But like, it's more so like, once I'm there, and once I'm back, none of it. So I feel like over time, I realized I actually really want the skill. I want to be fluent in it because I feel like I can. And therefore, that was one of the goals I set myself this year. And the perfect way of doing that comes with working towards it. So since I really wanted to learn Spanish again this year, year and effectively become fluent in it since doing my GCSEs and my A-levels. The perfect way I am doing that this year is with Rosetta Stone. They're partnering with me on this video and helping me get through it with my language learning journey. So far Rosetta Stone has been the perfect language learning tool for me, and the language learning tools makes learning not only effective but fun, which I look for in anything that I do. They even have a speech recognition tool which helps you with your pronunciation, which I actually think is a very important attribute for me.
Este día es viernes.
Este día es viernes.
Este día es sábado.
Este día es sábado. So whether you're looking to learn Spanish like me or any other language, Rosetta Stone has got you covered, because they have over 25 languages that you can learn through their site. And their proven methods adapt to your learning style, making sure that you're encouraged, engaged every step of the way. Also, which is a big bonus for me as someone who constantly has to travel into London with no service, they offer bite-sized learning lessons which you can do online and offline, which means you can learn whilst you're on the go. It's perfect for beginners as well as advanced learners. I personally say I'm intermediate, but it's perfect for everyone. So if, like me, you want to learn Spanish or you want to start a new goal, and learning a new language is the perfect way to show some discipline with yourself and work towards something privately, then click the link in the top of my description box below, where you can get 50% off of all of Rosetta Stone's subscriptions, including their lifetime subscription, giving you access to all 25 languages for life. Like, do that, you get all the languages for life. And on top of that, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. I have really cherished and valued using Rosetta Stone in my language learning journey. I definitely have been wanting to up my Spanish for a long time, and I feel like I've finally found the perfect way to do this. So thank you once again to Rosetta Stone for partnering with me on this video, and let's move on to my next goal for the year. So recently in my life I've been craving change, and change in the sense where I feel like right now everything is very good, which brings me on to my next goal. Backstory behind this: firstly, one of my friends was doing it and she genuinely did inspire me, where I was like, like, it's not something I want to do, but it's something that I want to push myself to do. And the second reason, another backstory, is another friend of mine posted on her close friends recently where she was like, everything feels really good, like everything that she's doing right now is working towards a goal that is attainable, and therefore she felt like she needed something, like a little spark in her life to like cause not disruption but something different, something major to aspire towards, which I watched and realized that is exactly how I feel. Which brings me on to disruption. I feel like sometimes in your life you do need a bit of disruption to shake the room, not only in your life but in your mindset, to change how you view things, change how you work towards things, and push yourself even further. Which is why I feel like my second goal involves a more active fitness one. So I had the option where I thought 75 hard or run a race, like a 5k, 10k, which is why we are running a 10k. I've decided today I'm going to sign up for a 10k. I don't run, to be very clear. I only run before boxing when we have like warm up. I did play a lot of sports when I was younger, so obviously, like, I would say I'm fit, but running isn't my forte. I did do athletics and I did do 200 meters, but the long distances aren't really for me. So therefore, yeah, 5k would have made sense, but I'm signing up for a 10k. Today, we are signing up for a 10k. That's my second goal of the year. I want to run a race, because I know it's not a marathon, but like, I'll call it a marathon, but I want to run a race. So we're going to sign up for it. And a couple years back, I did do a video where I ran 2 miles every day for a month, and honestly, I never thought it would be possible, but I don't know what made me do that, but I did reach a level where like it pushed my mentality, and it pushed, like, it's genuinely a mindset, like, and your approach to it, which is why I feel like throwing this in the park is a different kettle of fish, will be interesting, and I think it's a great goal to push myself towards, because I do remember it was my goal of the year. So let's sign up for this race. And as promised, I went online and looked for a race which would be the perfect recommended amount of time. So online it says that you need at least 6 to 10 weeks to train for a 10k. I have booked a race for May the 18th, and effectively from when this video was being filmed, that's just under 10 weeks. Yeah, basically it's the max of 10 weeks, but it's not actually enough time. However, I'm going to push myself and try my best to work towards it and strive towards it. it. So we've signed up for the race, guys, and I'm ready to push myself harder. I think it's really nice that I have a new goal to work towards, and I think if I separate being able to, for example, go running in the morning, I'm more likely to be more productive during the day because I can actually focus and dedicate my time to other tasks that I need to get done, whether it's studying or revising. I really like that this is now an option for me, I guess. So now that we've set our goals, I think the next thing is taking steps towards achieving them. So for me, like I said, with Spanish, I'm using Rosetta Stone to learn it. With running, I haven't started the run yet. However, my friend also recommended me the Nike Run app, which I've downloaded and I've put in my goals, the dates I need to achieve them by, and it's created a plan for me. Now, when it comes to things where it's like not actually learning or like a specific task, for me, you can be in a rut with anything. It could be going to work, it could be working, it could be productively working, and it could also be just learning. I think for a while, like I said, I had the amazing summer and it took me such a long time to get back into the mindset of being able and ready to learn again. So in the spirit of ensuring that I take the steps to make sure that I stay out of this rut, I am putting in things that I know will make me happier towards learning. So whether that's doing it with friends, whether that's going to a library, going to a cafe, and just creating a set schedule and routine for me, that's what I'm doing. So today I'm going to my friend's house, Marlene. Her, Jordan, and I are all going to be having a work day. We all do different things. However, it's essentially, sorry Marlene, like a co-working space. I'm going to be working all day. I'm going to be ensuring that I've created a to-do list, do the task, and also make sure that you don't put too much. Like, I feel like when you go full force into something, it makes it so easy for you to fall back into a routine that you don't want to be in, which is why I'm going to make a to-do list of easy tasks, hard tasks, tasks that need to be done, priorities, just scheduling all of that out, and we'll see how I go through that with the day. So let's go to my study day and see how this goes.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I look good and that I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me.
We had the study day and honestly it was amazing. I'd say it's the most productive or just effective and efficient I've been in a while. I had a lot to get done, and if there's anything I do want you to take from this video, it's that progress is not linear. It's not supposed to be. You're supposed to have dips, you're supposed to have height, and you're supposed to like learn throughout the way. That just because you're trying to get out of a rut and you're trying to get your life back together, it doesn't mean that everything has to work out perfectly in the first instance or in the first attempt. Of course, you should continuously try to ensure that you give it your best shot, but you're bound to make mistakes, and that is completely okay. I'd say with mine today, especially when it came to the study day, I packed in way too many tasks for myself, and around 5 p.m. in the day I just realised I was so tired I could not keep going, and eventually I started getting stressed because I hadn't done everything I wanted to do. However, I realised I need to rest. Like, you're supposed to take breaks, you're supposed to have fun, you're supposed to enjoy yourself separately from everything else. So with getting your life back together and getting out of a rut, allow yourself to take time, allow yourself to grow, and allow yourself to make mistakes. Everything is a journey and everything is a work in progress. So I am slowly getting my life back together. I'm really excited to work towards my new goals that I've shared with you guys today, and I'm excited to show you what's next in this journey. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you do have any recommendations, any topics you'd like me to cover, or any tips even, please do comment them down below in the comment section. For now, it's been your girl Praise. I thoroughly hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to check out Rosetta Stone, and their link will be in the top of my description box. And I will see you next week with another video. Goodbye.